Hey guys, Brian and Troy, two guys with shirt sleeves rolled up for some reason for 1851 franchise, and we are here to talk about the hottest thing going in franchising right now, and that is the QSR industry. A lot of really cool concepts out there right now. Down the line is super duper hot. Pretty much anything with craft in front of it is super duper hot, whether it's beer, whether it's craft pizza, whether it's craft burgers. There's a lot more attention being paid, I think, to quality of food that's out there in the QSR range. You've done a lot with this lately. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of hot trends right now. I think value's making a comeback. You can see a lot of between the breakfast wars and then recently with all the value menu wars that have been going on with the different offerings by the big boys. There's a lot of kind of elbowing for position. It's exciting to see some of the new emerging ones taking on, brands like McDonald's that have shown that they're faltering a little bit and trying to rebrand themselves a little bit.
And it's interesting to see the competition in that space by the little guys who very suddenly are not necessarily the little guys anymore. They're coming up with ideas that are out of the box, and the response from the public has been really, really strong. And I think that's a trend we'll continue to see in 2016 as we move forward.
Yeah, I agree. And just this week on 1851, I wrote a story about Welcome Out Services, which they help local businesses kind of get a leg up on some of the big boys, the big box stores, by offering free services, free gifts to people that move into the area. And it was an interesting conversation I had with Brian Mattingly, their CEO, who was talking about the fact that a lot of times people see the brands and they don't realize there's an actual human being that lives and works in your community who owns that McDonald's, who owns that Burger King. And what they do is try to create that connection right off the bat, and then it's up to the marketing on the local level to make sure people are coming back to support somebody who is just a business owner in that community at the end of the day.
We've seen a lot of those connections really grow, I think, over the years, that there's been increasing importance, even in what people term as a chain, that we know as a franchise. There's that importance being placed on the connection to the community that you serve. As a franchise owner, that really goes a long way toward helping to build both the brand and your particular location. We've seen that from big brands and small brands alike, and I think that's another trend that we've really seen this year that's going to continue as well.
Yeah, no, I think it's very important on that local level that people know that they're supporting somebody who might go to church with them, that might have kids that play sports with them, and that sort of a thing. And a lot of times I think it gets lost, in the shuffle with some of the big box stores. And if you can really plug in on the local level that have that support of a big national brand name, but also have that community involvement, you're always going to win.
All that and more, a lot of different points in the QSR industry in this month's edition of 1851. Check it out online, 1851franchise.com. For Brian, I am Troy, and we'll see you guys next time. I bet I have done 10,000 mic checks over the last 20 years. We should do an alternative version called the Weekly Sizzle that's just like people talking in rap terms. 1, 2, 3. Too slow.
Yay!